Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so we are officially going to take an axe to this entire place. I'm going to take this entire place down. First, I'm going to go with the door because the door's annoying. Okay. So yep, I'm actually doing this like almost. Well, it's not almost right after I had to go do some stuff, but it's pretty soon after I did the first episode of season 1, and this is episode 2 of season, not of season 1, of season 2. This is of season 2 now. And I'm using mods, so if you're noticing the minimap and stuff, that's where that's from. And if you, I would like the opinion about me using mods. The minimap is because, well, if you want to know the explanations for why I'm using mods like I'm using, I would appreciate you guys going back to the last episode and checking that out and reading it from there. Because, well, not reading it, listening to me talk about it there, because the reason I picked to use the minimap I explained, and I don't feel like explaining again. If you want to hear an overview of pretty much all the mods being used, again, last episode. Now, I will probably go into how I installed all the mods, because I did it a really simple way, though it used another program to do it. But there is a simple way to do it, so. So, time to take this whole place down. It's really been an eyesore, so I decided I didn't want it anymore. Also, guys, because I've noticed, well, it's not something I noticed, it's something I did. If you have noticed, at least this week, which should be the same week this is coming out, I promise that, promise. There wasn't Diablo this week, and I did mention it, at least in the description of Dishonored when that came out. I mentioned that there was no Diablo and that it wasn't coming, and I may have given an actual reason why, but I'm gonna explain it a little bit more, because it's important. Now, I'm going to go all the way down here. I'm gonna need a shovel. Because I'm gonna need to pull up a whole bunch of dirt, but that's to come. But main thing is I'm actually running out of videos for just about everything right now, and I'm not gonna get back on it for a little bit now. The reason is because, first of all, time. Second of all, I kind of want to let everything spin down a little bit, so everything that I'm showing is a little bit more current, because the Diablo stuff was ages old. So I want to keep everything like in line of when they were recorded and get them all back on the same page. That's a little bit of why I wanted it. Also a little bit of I just can't be bothered at this very moment to record some more of that, because I sit there for several hours to record instance, so kind of time consuming. Now, I've obviously spent a little bit of time coming back to the series, but I also feel a little bit of obligation to come back to the series for a little bit, because I've kind of neglected. So I kind of feel a little bit bad that I haven't been paying attention to the series as much as I probably should have. Dang it, I did that. Now, I'm gonna take all this down and be happy. Thankfully, I only did the entire wooden side on the... Oh, no. It gets fairly wooden on this side. I wish I hadn't done that. Would have made my life so much easier. Ouch! Okay, so... I'm gonna go with these 2 rows. I'm gonna obviously need a new axe after this, because I'm, like, bleeding through this really fast. But it'll probably just be a cobble axe, because, again, I can't be bothered to make something nicer. That'd be expensive. And also, I kind of want to keep my iron reserves where they are right now, because it's going to be rather expensive to start with some of the new fangled mod stuff. Okay. And the sun's going down again. Okay. I have a very similar thing like this built in another world, and I keep confusing their designs. Didn't want that. Stop it. Hello, Mr. Snowman. He is going to actually stay in here. Just because, again, it'd be very difficult to get him out and not just have him wander about. So if I want to keep him, he's got to stay in there. And I want this pig, but I need carrots. It's bothersome. So... And I know I could have easily teleported back to my house with the stuffs that I now have, but I don't want to use it like that. My sticks. They're funny looking sticks. Stick. Okay. I'm gonna go to my tools chest real quick and see if I have anything. Nope. Okay. I'm just making sure. And why I was looking at the ceiling, I have no clue. I'm gonna grab several tools, so 12, okay. Means I can have 6 tools be made. And there. And I can do that. I don't have auto switch anymore. Mainly because it's really conflicting and annoying with mods, because, well, it's not conflicting, it's just it doesn't work right when you have mods installed, because you start using different things like the Nano Saber, the Power Fist, and it doesn't recognize those. I'm fairly sure I could get it to recognize them, but that'd be rather difficult, I think. I don't know. I'd have to look at how to work it, and it's also really hard to get into the config window, because there are so many buttons already assigned. And hello, Mr. Creepers. We're gonna go this way and kind of get away from all my stuff, except for my tree farm. I don't like the fact that it decides to lag as I hit the creeper. Did he just kill them both? Yep, he did. And I ran out of food. I really have always wondered about this spot. This, like, rectangular area of water. I have a lot of dirt. It's not like I don't have dirt. My battle-scarred land. Yep, I need one more piece of dirt. Can't tell that I've lived here. I'm eventually going to replenish that with sand, because it looks bad. And apparently that wasn't a thought in my head when I was building it the first time, when I was doing it. So it's annoying. But hopefully I'm going to be back into Minecraft videos fairly consistently, at least like one a week. Okay, and I'm gonna do one of these and destroy it from here. I'm hoping to get all my videos back in order as soon as possible. And I still can't believe how nice this texture pack looks in a x64. So big shout out to the people who made it. And hopefully I'll remember to put it in the description. Now, with doing this series, I'm also thinking about how I'm going to bring back Morrowind, because I haven't done that yet. And I don't know if I will. Not that I won't ever bring it back, but I'm not sure about when I'll bring it back. 'Cause, unfortunately, Morrowind gets rather boring and repetitive. And I'd hit a point where I was kind of getting stuck and frustrated. So, I'm going to real quick make crafting table. Don't want to use it right now, but I'm going to have it so I can use it, because I think I'm probably going to burn through my stuff. Now, just because I don't have auto switch, I do have something that does a little bit of a similar. It doesn't automatically switch my stuff, but it will automatically, when something breaks, bring it to the forefront. And it is one of the more important mods that I don't think I actually mentioned yesterday. Well, it wouldn't have been yesterday. Yeah. I didn't play this yesterday. Last time, I'm used to saying things yesterday and that, or last week, because of how I've been doing stuff. I didn't actually record that episode yesterday. I recorded it today. But, inventory tweaks. And if you know what inventory tweaks is, you probably know how cool it is. It's how you can easily, like, you press the middle mouse button, it just organized all my inventory. And I can click it again to organize it a different way. I used it to organize all my chests right now. All my chests are organized in that fashion. I'm gonna have a lot of dirt moving around to do. But hey, and I have actually, real quick, while I'm thinking about things, I'm gonna think about some shout outs to some peoples. First of all, I was watching some of Syndicate's videos, and he's the one who really made me want to start getting this done again, so kind of shout out to actually making me want to do this right now. Not that I wasn't eventually going to do it, but really kind of sparked my interest back. See, it just replaced, by the way. So, to doing it right at this moment is what Syndicate made me want to do. And big shout out to Direwolf20 because I watched a lot of his videos to learn how to use the mods and how to use them well and things like that. Ouch. Painful. Okay, this isn't working so well. So I'm really quick just gonna check. Okay, I need to check the time. And I'm going to come over here and take this down. But Daryl20, I watched his videos to kind of try and figure certain things out. I did a lot of things on my own, or watching other people's. I'm trying to think of the reason. Oh yeah, the reason I first started using mods actually had nothing to do with Direwolf20, but it had to do with Fire UK, and Fire UK is an awesome group of people that you should check out. It was actually Matt's Mod Ventures that started me kind of playing around with the mods. And if you've never seen very many mods, probably the best way to get into them is FTB. Feed the Beast, otherwise known as FTB, is a mod pack that is easily installed. It has its own launcher and stuff. So it really helps if you don't know how to install mods and stuff. I have installed mods before because I installed the Portal Gun mod back a while ago just to play around with it. But I just never really got into them because I really didn't. The only mods I'd seen were kind of derpy, to say the least. So I really never cared to get into them. And then I saw the Mod Ventures with Matt from Fire UK, and they look really cool. When you started looking at like industrial craft, I really wish I could get Red Power because Red Power has a lot of cool things in it, but it hasn't been updated, and I'm not gonna hassle the mod author because it's with 1.5 a lot of the mods broke really bad, and it took a little bit of work, and most of these people don't actually do this for a living. They don't get paid for it, so. But if you want to see a lot of stuff with like the mod authors popping in and around and stuff, go look at Direwolf20's videos. There haven't been so many because his SMP series, he's on the Forgecraft server, which is the server that they actually do testing on. The latest version of his server series, actually, you really haven't seen many of the mod authors. Only a couple of them. But if you look at past seasons, you can see quite a few of them. So, just a little bit of plugging for other people. But I know I kind of feel like I'm a little bit jumping on the bandwagon of people who use mods, because mods and videos have been on the rise. But ever since I started playing with the mods, it made the game a lot more fun, a lot more enjoyable. Not that I wasn't still having fun beforehand, but it really, 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 really made it a lot more fun. So I thought, and it's why I kind of want to hear from you guys, what you feel about this and stuff like that, because I like having the mods, playing with the mods, but I really did have a big decision on whether I wanted to use mods on this actual world and stuff, or make a new world and play fresh. But I kind of asked a couple people that I knew, and they said that I should do it this way, and so this is what I had ultimately decided was to try it. And if you guys don't like it this way, I will roll back this game. I'll probably redo all the stuff that I've done, obviously, off camera, like the place that I'm taking apart right now, but I will also, what am I thinking? My brain's not exactly functioning. I'm a little bit tired. But okay. Basically, I'll roll back the server if you guys don't like the mods, and then I'll start another offshoot series that uses just the mods. But I really don't want to do that, and I can't promise that I'll keep both series running concurrently. That's the trade-off. I'll either probably be playing one or the other, depending on how I feel. And at the moment, it probably won't be the series with this world in it. But I wanted to keep this world because I like this world. I like the seed, I like everything about it. Even though I really have a funny couple of quirks about this seed. So, it's all up to you guys to see what you want. Until I get a large negative response. So if you don't say anything, I'll probably keep it like it is right now, with the mods. If you say that you like it, I'll keep it for sure. If you don't say anything and a whole bunch of other people say that they don't like it, I'll get rid of it. Or if vice versa, if a whole bunch of people say they really like it and you don't, it'll stay. Your opinion matters, so do say something. Don't just leave it up to other people, because you never know whether other people will say the same thing. Now, I'm probably going to get to a point where I won't know how to play vanilla anymore. But I probably will talk a little bit about each mod when I start really kind of using them. And using them more in depth. I won't use most of the mods in this world to start. Okay, it's not even worth it me making a new axe, because I literally just have this little line. So I'm gonna finish up this, and I'm gonna need to throw all this wood in a chest. So I'm probably gonna go back home and throw it all in a chest here soon. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this hill now that I'm kind of gonna demolish everything on it. I'm gonna try and kind of roll it back to this kind of hill it was before, but I'm not sure how well I'll be able to do that. I'm gonna grab some extra dirt, and I'm gonna leave some stuff in my inventory. And so I don't know what's with all the dogs. I got like a massive spawn of dogs when I updated to 1.5. It may be the way that some of the biomes are rewritten with all the extra stuff that I have. I'm not sure. Oh, that's gravel. Wood. No, that's wood logs. My wood stuff's on this side. Wooden stuffs. I really, really only need one stack of wood. There's pressure plates, there's buttons. And as you can tell, inventory tweaks, awesome. Okay, and I don't remember, I'm fairly sure I showed you guys the last episode of the last season, me doing all the work with the stone bricks, because I really love the stone bricks and the way they look. If you didn't see that, I know it's at least in one video on my series on my channel, so look it up. And I'm gonna take some wheat and make myself some bread, cause I'm kinda out of food. Also, this is actually 1.5.2. If you shift left click, it equally distributes across the areas that you scroll over. Like if I go down here, it equally distributes down there, down there. Okay, but also I've got, if you shift left click on something, you can pull it out with inventory tweaks. Actually, you don't even have to shift click with that. You can just drag it across with your left mouse button. If you drag it across with your right mouse button, you will get one. One iteration. It won't drag everything across. But it's some nice new little features that come with 1.5. So if you haven't really used 1.5 yet, some fun stuff. Vanilla stuff. Now, I'll probably still be doing some of the crazy vanilla stuff that I like to do, which just involves building stuff, because building stuff, I may use some other blocks to make things look cool, but I like building like castles and things and stuff like that. Okay, so we're gonna add and grab the dirt. And I kind of need some. So we're gonna go back. This may be a little bit of a longer episode. I need to check. So actually, I'm gonna go real quick, grab some dirt, and be right back after I've checked some stuff. Okay, so I'm back, and I have the dirt that I'm gonna use to cover up these water source blocks. Oh, and I just lost connection to the server. And you guys can see the server addresses, but it's really irrelevant, cause I don't actually, I have it on a local network, so they won't work for you. Either of them. Server is coming right back up. But actually, I'm really quick going to show you, since I can, mods. This is actually the entire list. This is added by Forge Mod Loader. The entire list of everything that is in here. There is the MCP, which is used just for Forge. Forge Mod Loader, Forge, which adds some more stuff. Chicken Code Core, some stuff that is needed for other things. This is just bases for certain. This is NEI, not enough items. Something that is required by something. I don't remember what it's required for. Minecraft capes, but allows me my capes, my animated cape. Well, mine's not animated, but you can get an animated cape. Buildcraft, Thermal Expansion, Industrial Craft, Applied Energistics, Ars Magica, the Barrels mod, which I don't want anymore, Bibliocraft, Biomes of Plenty, Charge Pads, block that when stood upon will recharge charge pads. Chicken Chunks, Compact Solar Arrays, really cool, helps to condense solar flower things. Computer Craft, something for Mo Creatures, Dimensional Doors, Mo Creatures, Ender Storage, which is actually really cool availability. It's got its own version of Ender Chests and something called an Ender Tank, which can store liquid. This mod was actually out before the vanilla Ender Chests. Extra Biomes, Forestry, Extra Bees, Extra Cells, Factorization, Flat Signs, something for the Portal Gun stuff, Inventory Tweaks, Iron Chest, Thom, Craft, Magic Bees, Modular Force Field System, Mist Peripherals, Machine Muses, Modular Power Suit, stuff for Modular Power Suit, Mistcraft, Natura, NEI, Obsidian Pressure Plates, Portal Gun, Railcraft, Soul Shard, Steve Cards, Tinker Construct, Torched, which is a cool way to place torches, Twilight Forest, the minimap, NEI Mistcraft plugin, helps with Mistcraft stuff in NEI, and Omni Tools. That's everything. Now, back onto the server, because it's back up. I just lost connection for a little bit. Not exactly sure what was going. Well, I do know what happened, but it wasn't important. Okay. So I'm going to cover up these water sources, and then that's going to be it. I'm going to hopefully next time I get on not be as laggy. Okay. And then I'm gonna break that. Okay, and I caused a block update. And apparently fell in here. Okay, so yeah. That's that. I'm really quick gonna use a block. You're probably gonna eventually see some of the Ars Magica add some new mods, and so does Thaumcraft. They add angry zombies, which I seem to see a lot more often than I do normal zombies. Normal zombies are actually quite rare, but angry zombies drop everything and more. And they're very obvious to find angry zombies because they look like vanilla zombies because they're not retextured by DokuCraft. A lot of things aren't retextured by DokuCraft. DokuCraft doesn't have exactly the best mod support. And I know there are other texture packs that have good mod support, but the one I know of is Sphax, and everyone and their neighbor uses Sphax, and I don't want to use it, so yeah. But I will see you guys all next time on Season 2 of my Minecraft series, which I really need to give a name, but other than Curin in Minecraft, but you know, it'll probably get a name, and it will change. I'll go through and change everything, but you know, and then I'll actually have to change my sign. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.